For most women entrepreneurs, getting comfortable with self-promotion can be a struggle. It was for me when I first started, and it certainly is for my clients. Self-promotion is often compared to or seen as bragging. Bragging can bring up childhood not so pleasant memories, um, maybe for criticism when you were bragging or punishment, as it was in my case. So bragging is oftentimes likened to showing off or being boastful. Welcome to It's All About You, a weekly series. It's all about you and your business. I believe you deserve to have everything you dreamed of when you started your business. And that includes a profitable business and the free time to enjoy your life. Today, I want to share with you some tips to help you get more comfortable with self-promotion, with talking about your uniqueness and stepping into the spotlight, sharing your successes. In a recent abstract published in Psychological Science, results from 3 independent studies showed that cultural bias makes it more common and more acceptable for men to self-promote than women. Now, these findings certainly resonate with me because in both my corporate experience and in my entrepreneurial adventure, my discomfort with self-promotion, or if you want to call it bragging, really held me captive for years, and it prevented me from achieving the success that I craved. So I can certainly empathize with the struggle and the discomfort my clients experience when owning their uniqueness, their expertise, and doing so with confidence and conviction. Here's the thing. In the entrepreneurial world, being modest can sabotage your success. Modesty will not get you visible to your ideal clients, and it will prevent you from sharing your uniqueness with the world and having the impact you dreamed of when you started your business. To have a successful business, to build and grow a successful business, you need to have a really strong brand. We've talked about that in previous episodes of It's All About You. And the strong brand is your uniqueness. That's what makes you stand out. That's what your customers can immediately identify with. That's what makes you the right choice for them, that your solution is the right solution for them. So you will have exactly what they need, what they want, and what they desire, but they will never find you if you downplay your uniqueness. So how can you, a woman entrepreneur who feels that self-promotion is bragging, how can you find the balance between self-promotion and that cloak of invisible modesty that we tend to wear? So I want to share with you a few suggestions today to help you find that balance and perhaps reframe your thinking around self-promotion. Number one is to give yourself permission to accept a compliment. And you can start by merely saying thank you when someone gives you a compliment. When a colleague maybe compliments you on a recent blog post or a video or email campaign, maybe a client is thanking you for helping them overcome a challenge. Rather than deflecting it or dismissing it, downplaying your achievement, try saying, thank you. That's all, just thank you. Or thank you, that means a great deal to me. I really appreciate that. So take it into your heart, take it into your soul. And over time, you will become more comfortable with saying, thank you, I appreciate that. Taking these tiny incremental steps will expand your ability to accept and embrace the compliments that are coming your way. Itty bitty bite-sized changes over time will give you amazing results. So let's go a little bit deeper into this. If your business is prospering and a colleague asks you, how are you achieving such growth or such success? Would you typically shrug it off and say maybe it's good luck or quickly change the subject? Next time, my invitation to you is to say honestly, Thank you for asking. I've worked really hard to achieve this, and it feels great. Again, taking that in, taking ownership of your success, of your accomplishment, of your achievement. I encourage you to expand on this by thinking of situations or conversations where you maybe brushed off the compliment. And now take the time to create some responses that are a bit of a stretch for you, and then practice saying it out loud. And over time, with practice, you'll gradually expand your comfortability with accepting a compliment. So that's number one. Number two is to share your knowledge. Some of us really struggle with talking about ourselves and talking about what we're so passionate about and our purpose. So here's some other ways for you to share your hard-earned knowledge, because yes, you did work hard to achieve the knowledge and the experience, the success that you've achieved to be where you are today in your life and in your business. So here's my question for you. So when you're in a workshop or a training or a conference, a master class, do you think the instructor is boastful because they are teaching you something? Of course not, because they're an expert in the field. That's why you're in the classroom, why you're attending the master class is because they are an expert at what they're talking about and they have something that you want to learn. As you're providing your audience, and that includes both your prospective clients and your current clients, with useful information, that makes you the expert in your field. That is your uniqueness. Your expertise, your knowledge, and the solution you're offering is the value that your ideal clients want from you. So I'm not suggesting that you stand up and from the rooftop shout that you're an expert. That's not where I'm going with this. But thanks to the internet and technology, there are several platforms under which you can establish your expert status and share your knowledge, your value, and be more visible to your ideal clients without being boastful or bragging. You can do so in blogs, videos, webinars, workshops. These are just a few examples of what's available to you today, how you can become more visible to your ideal clients and your prospects, and share your knowledge and the expertise that you have that is going to positively impact their lives. It's going to be the solution that they're seeking. Number three is to show rather than tell. To avoid coming across maybe as too boastful or braggadocious, think about telling a story about your uniqueness, such as, instead of claiming to be the expert great at fill in the blank, share specific results you've achieved either in your business or perhaps for clients. An example would be maybe you've increased your list by 150%. If your expertise is helping others increase their list, then you can talk about how you did that. Establishes your credibility, your authority, your expertise, and it gives concrete, tangible results. Another example, maybe you've helped your client create a vision and to start living a healthy lifestyle. And they've done so in just three short months, for example. Again, sharing very tangible, measurable results will go a long way and make a lasting impression that reinforces the impact, the help, the solution that your ideal clients are seeking. And here's another suggestion. Invite your clients to talk about you. What do I mean by that? Invite your clients to talk about the results they achieved using your product or service. That is number one tool for all of us to use for building social proof without feeling boastful. These testimonials are pure gold. So choose the right time to ask your clients for an endorsement or a testimonial. Perhaps at the conclusion of a coaching session. Perhaps it's the end of a particular program or project. That's when your clients are most excited about the results that they've achieved, and they're delighted with the work that they've had with you. I'll share with you a phrase that I use. You're more than welcome to borrow this. It goes something like this. If you'd be willing to write a brief statement or record a short video about the results you've achieved now that you've completed the Your Business Your Way program, I'd love to showcase you on my website with your name, picture, and a link to your website. It's that easy. I have yet to have anyone say, no, thank you. No one says no, thank you to free advertising. So I'll repeat that sentence for you again. If you'd be willing to write a brief statement or record a short video about the results you've achieved now that you've completed the Your Business Your Way program, fill in the name of your program or service, I'd love to showcase you on my website with your name, picture, and link to your website. Another tip, if your client feels that maybe writing a testimonial is a little too awkward or burdensome, maybe too much for them, then I share with them a three-question template that is perfect for helping someone write a testimonial. The 3 questions are, what was it like for you before you started working with me? Number 2 is, what did you learn while working with me or utilizing this product or service? So what was the transformation? And then the 3rd question is, and what is it like for you now? What is their new reality? It's all about the outcome that they've achieved in working with you. Another approach that's often used is to invite your clients to create a wrap-up questionnaire at the conclusion of a program or a project. Now, not only will this provide you with some great feedback on your product or service, you'll also find some really valuable statements, phrases, and words that your ideal clients are using that are pure gold because it's their language, their message. It's what's important to them, their wording, and you can use that again in other marketing material. So let's do a quick recap. Number 1 was to give yourself permission to accept a compliment. Number 2 was to share your knowledge. Number 3 is to show rather than tell. And number 4 is to invite your clients to talk about you. By following these 4 suggestions, you'll be strengthening your self-promotion muscle and doing so without bragging or being boastful. You'll find that with practice, remember, little bite-sized changes every day, you'll be more and more comfortable accepting the compliments and asking and receiving recognition and praise. You're worth it. You earned it. And this is how you can be more visible to your ideal clients, the people you want to reach. I hope you found this helpful. Are you inspired, motivated, intrigued? I'd love to read your comments below. Why? Because you matter. Your dream matters. Your business matters. I'll be back next week with more.